Today I thought I would tell you what I had for dinner last night. I thought this might show you my planning, my thought process, and then what I end up with at the end. And I'll show you a photograph as well. So I had our son coming over for dinner, and of course this is just a casual dinner if it's just my son, but I like to make something that he wants as well, but it has to be low Fodmap. So I went and got some low Fodmap tortillas. Now in New Zealand you can find these, Farah makes them, and I'm sure if New Zealand makes them then most other countries will as well. So they're basically gluten-free tortillas. So I bought a pack of those, and I decided to make it vegetarian. We'd had steak the night before, and I like to vary things between fish, chicken, red meat, and vegetarian. So I knew I had already in the fridge some baby spinach and some tomatoes, so I used that as my base. And I went to the shops on my walk, because I walk every day, and I bought a small can of corn. Not creamed corn, just the corn in the liquid. And what else did I get? I got some spring onions and cottage cheese, and I think that was all I used. Oh, I did get an avocado, but that's because I don't have a problem with sorbitol. If you've got a problem with sorbitol, then of course you leave the avocado out. So then what I did was I turned on the oven, and I got a big oven tray and placed 3 tortillas on it. And then I put the cottage cheese and the baby spinach into a blender and blended it to a paste. And then I spread that over the 3 of the tortillas. And then I mixed up in a bowl, chopped up tomato, chopped up spring onions, the chopped up avocado and the corn. And I put a tiny bit of garlic oil in there, salt and pepper, mixed that all together, and I piled that onto the cottage cheese and spinach mixture. Not too high, just made sure it was completely covered. Then I got another tortilla for each one and popped it on top and grated some mature cheese over the top of each one. I then drizzled with olive oil and popped into a moderate oven. Now it doesn't take too long, because really all you're doing is heating them through and getting that cheese to melt. I didn't time it, but I'd probably say 10-15 minutes, but that would depend on your oven as well. You take those out, put them on a board and cut them into quarters and serve them with a slice to lift them over onto the plate. I can assure you they are delicious and everybody loved them. And a really simple dinner. I mean, I made it right in front of him. I didn't even start until he had arrived, and just while we were chatting and having some nibbles and so on, I made them in no time at all. So that's what I had for dinner. How about you trying that? I will include the recipe and a photo. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.